So let's start with understanding of DevOps. So what is DevOps? Let me give you a simple scenario. Many times you will see on the screen, there are a lot of projects which are going on within your organization. Say project 1, project 2, project 3, which is going on. And then depending on that project, there are other dependent projects. Let's say project 4.1 or 1.1, which is going on. What happens in this case? Lot of simultaneous development is going on. If you have been working in a Scrum way of working or Agile way of working, you must have understood that a lot of development is happening at a very fast pace, right? So what will you do in this case? You will try and deploy or give that particular product which is created at the end of your iteration or end of Scrum lifecycle to your customer to be put onto the production environment or put into the live system. The changes are deployed. But what happens? This is the development cycle which we are talking about. But what happens when you try to push it to the development environment, from development environment to the production environment? Now, you'll see that development environment to production environment is not easy. There is a lot of filtration which happens. There are so many different ideas which are there in the minds of stakeholders. They want to implement it. But at the end, what goes into the production environment? What goes into the actual environment? Okay. Malika, you're not able to hear me. Okay. Let me check. Ashish, yes, few of you are saying you're not able to hear me. Okay. Yeah, Ashish, let me unmute you. Ashish, is there any problem? You raise your hands. I have unmuted you. Anything? Any problems you are having? Padmanabhan is saying he is able to hear me. I guess he has raised a hand by mistake. Oh, never mind. Okay, so let me just continue again. So when you try to put that onto production environment, what happens basically? The process to put into the production environment to actual use is filtered out. Let's say this is your production environment. In a production environment, everything goes in a sequential order. So first, in a production environment, you will have some release which will cover, say, project 1, project 2, or whatever it is. Say release 1, covering project 1 and 2. Then you will have release 2, covering, say, project 3 and 4. And so on and so forth. You will see that everything happens in a sequential environment. So even though your development is happening at a faster pace nowadays, the production releases are delayed because production team or the operations or the maintenance team is not working according to Agile. Have you encountered this kind of problems? Many times you will come across the situations wherein people say that, what should I do? You are doing the development in a faster pace, but I'm not bothered with the way you are doing the development in faster pace. My objective is to ensure that there are no issues in the production environment. I want a stable system. So in this case, what will happen? There will be a clash between a development team and maintenance team, operations team. If you have understood the scenario, many times these tussles are there in waterfall way of working as well. But it's more, I would say, organized mess.